kind of feel like when I come over here that I'm kind of walking amongst good ghosts, you know? So hopefully I always kind of have that in my head, you know? Before we came over, I was trying to wake up, so I was listening to like Queen live at the Rainbow, you know, which is a fucking amazing, you know, live document, and it's recorded really well, and it's always kind of, you know, gets me going. Or, you know, listen to, you know, Motorhead, you know, Hammersmith recordings. So it's kind of like, yeah, there's always like, to me, that I always feel that way when I'm in England anyways. I always kind of look around and I go like, oh, this is where like the stuff that's in the water makes the good music, you know? I'll probably get killed for saying this, but I couldn't tell you a Kaya song. I don't really know. I mean, stoner rock to me has always just been kind of something that is a convenient tag. You know, people call a lot of heavy bands heavy metal. When I think of stoner rock, I think of the Grateful Dead. You know, which is, I guess if you kind of think about it, that's like the longer pieces of music, and maybe that sort of translates itself into that. But as far as like, it's us, I've never thought of us as like super huge stoner, you know, rockers. I think it's just kind of something that people have tagged on a certain genre of music, and it's kind of, if it makes people congregate to that music and like it, then I think that's great. It gives a lot of bands opportunities probably that they wouldn't have, you know, if they hadn't become attached to bands, you know, like Caius, or, you know, like Electric Wizard, or bands like that and stuff, you know, that have kind of, those bands to me are the actual like stoner rockers, because they've mined a genre. You know, our influences have always been like, you know, older punk or like Sabbath and stuff like that, you know, so it's like those weird mixes. I mean, we love Devo, you know, and all that stuff kind of feeds into the music, you know, Black Flag, Descendants, and just, you know, it's kind of like, none of that stuff's slow, and none of it is drony and, you know, long playing. So I think it just allows people a little bit more freedom to kind of do different stuff, you know. So I think as long as people can do that, then it's a good thing, you know. So I'm all for it. There's definitely an audience there that wants the music. It's a strong community of people, and it's cool because a bunch of different kinds of bands, you know, can get on it, and, you know, they can mine their little niche, you know, and, you know, I don't think anybody's looking to, you know, be like, no one has expectations of being like, oh, it's going to be the hugest thing ever. It's just like, it's great that it can fill a venue like this. People like to yell stuff out, so we'll usually like, you know, they also like to yell out songs that we've already played. You can tell who the most stoned guy is in the crowd when he does that. Or girl, whatever. I can't imbibe and play. We used to maybe do like a shot before, you know, but now it's like, it gives me heartburn, so I don't do it. I'll wait till after, you know. But yeah, I can't, you know, drinking and keeping time don't mix.